Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the new Radiomaster's external bay ELRS modules for your radio. Now there are three to choose from. We have the Ranger, we have the Ranger Micro, and the Ranger Nano. All of which are plug and play right out of the box, and they all have 1 watt of output power. So first we have the Ranger, which is the biggest one and comes with this JR module bay adapter for transmitters that have the JR module bay, and the Nano module bay adapter for transmitters that have the Nano module bay. So this module will be compatible with most transmitters out there. It comes with this heavy duty T antenna for general use, and also this long range directional antenna called the microSDHC antenna, just as heavy duty as the T antenna, both of them made to last. It also comes with a cable to use with some Futaba radios that support crossfire. Now it comes in at a price of $99, but if you buy the combo, it will come with 2 RP1 receivers and 1 RP2 receiver, which is a bargain at just $20 more for a total of $119. It has a 64 by 128 pixel high contrast OLED display screen and a 5-way directional navigational joystick menu switch and the 2 customizable shortcut buttons. It is made out of rugged CNC machined aluminum case. It has a high efficiency cooling fan built in because it has 1000 milliwatt of power output, and also the aluminum casing doubles as a heat sink. It has a maximum packet rate of 1000 Hertz, supports Wi-Fi and also Bluetooth, and it has a 3-axis accelerometer. On the bottom we have the Type-C USB port for firmware updates, a 6 volt to 16.8 volt XT30 input port for powering it up externally, and it powers up via the JR bay pins if you are using the JR bay adapter, and the Nano bay pins if you are using a Nano bay adapter. And here is the servo port for the Futaba cables. It has these cool looking RGB lights once it is powered up. And it is a full function 2.4 gigahertz ELRS external bay module. It weighs in at 139 grams with the microSDHC antenna, 135 grams with the T antenna, and 126 grams without an antenna. Next we have the Ranger Micro, which is the mid-sized module, and it is made for only the JR module bay. Now the casing is made out of plastic, but the price is just amazing at just $39. But if you buy the combo, it will come with 2 RP1 receivers and 1 RP2 receiver. A really good bargain at just $59 in total. So if you haven't gotten into ELRS yet, this is the best time to get in it. It also has the high efficiency cooling system, maximum 1000 Hertz packet rate, the 1000 milliwatt or 1 watt power output. It also has Wi-Fi and also the Bluetooth support. Now the T antenna comes with it, but if you want the microSDHC directional antenna, you will have to purchase that separately. I think it comes in at about $14. Now it doesn't have the servo ports for the Futaba radios, but it does have the XT30 port to power it up externally, and the Type-C USB port for the firmware updates. Now even though it doesn't have the display and the buttons like the Ranger, it does light up when powered on. And you can do all of the configuration via the LUA script in your transmitter. And it weighs in at just 52 grams with the antenna. Next we have the Ranger Nano, which is made for the Nano module bay and is the smallest one out of the 3. It is made out of plastic and comes in at just $39 as well. But if you buy the combo for $59, it will come with 2 RP1 receivers and 1 RP2 receiver. Now, if I was you, I will take advantage of that combo for just $59 because that's 3 ELRS receivers for just $20 extra. So if you have one of those Nano external module bay on your transmitter, Radiomaster has you covered. Perfect if you have the Zorro 4-in-1 module radio, which comes with the Nano module bay. Now it also has the high efficiency cooling system, the maximum 1000 Hz packet rate, the 1000 milliwatt or 1 watt power output, also has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth support, comes with the T antenna, the Type C port, and the XT30 port. The Radiomaster logo lights up once it is powered on, and it weighs in at just 48 grams with the antenna. And finally, we have the RP3 ELRS Nano receiver, a diversity receiver with 2 T antennas for stability and range. It has a low noise amplifier for better receiver range and a power amplifier for better telemetry range. Max telemetry output power is 100 milliwatts. It has a 5-volt input working voltage. Comes in at just 4.6 grams including the antennas. V3.0 ELRS firmware pre-installed. So if you want to go farther than the RP1 and the RP2, get this RP3 receiver. So these are the new ELRS products from Radiomaster. So if you haven't gotten into ELRS yet, now would be a really good time to do so. And if you have a transmitter that has a JR module external bay or the Nano module external bay, and if you want to get into ELRS but you were still hesitant because of all the firmware upgrades, Radiomaster has the external bay module with the latest firmware pre-installed and the receivers with the latest firmware pre-installed. So you don't have to mess with any of the firmware upgrades, so you can simply connect, bind, and fly. It is just that simple with Radiomaster. So here we have the Radiomaster's TX16S MK2. It is the 4-in-1 multi-protocol version, so it is a perfect candidate for the Ranger with the JR module bay adapter and the Ranger Micro, since it has the external JR module bay. And here we have the Radiomaster Zorro, also a 4-in-1 multi-protocol version, and it is perfect for the Ranger Nano or even the Ranger with the Nano module bay adapter. Now, they all support Bluetooth, so you can easily connect to your computer wirelessly via Bluetooth for simulator practices. For all 3 modules, especially the Micro and the Nano modules, you will need to go into the LUA script via your transmitter. So set up a model on your transmitter with the crossfire for the external RF and set the internal RF to the off position. Simply long press the system button and scroll to EXPRESSLRS. Scroll down the Bluetooth joystick and hit enter. Connect with your computer and you are ready to fly in the simulator wirelessly. Now the Ranger, however, can also turn on Bluetooth mode via the module itself, since it is a fully functioning module. So here I have the JR module bay adapter already installed on it. Plug it into the JR module external bay on your transmitter. Line it up and click it into place just like that. Power on your transmitter to power up the external module. And wait until it configures. Once it is configured, long press the 5-way button to get into the modes. Scroll to the Bluetooth mode, hit enter and hit start to turn it on. Oops. Once more, there you go. Connect with your computer and you are now ready to play on the simulator on your computer wirelessly. Now, all three modules can easily bind to a receiver right out of the box. So here's the RP3 receiver. I have a wiring harness soldered onto it. It is the 4-pin JST connector, and I have the female counterpart already soldered onto the flight controller of my Tyro 129. So I just plug and play over here. Now, if this is new to you, go and watch my One Receiver to Fly Them All video, link down below. Alright guys, so I have the receiver connected to the quadcopter via the 4-pin JST connector. So power up the receiver 3 times really quick, but on the 3rd time, leave it powered on. I'm going to use a battery to power up the quadcopter here. So let's go ahead and power it up once, twice, and on the 3rd time, leave it powered on. Now the LED light on the receiver will double blink for a while. I believe it is for 1 minute now. And then it'll go into the fast blinks, which is the Wi-Fi mode. So while it is doing the double blinking, have your transmitter ready in the ELRS LUA script page. So press the system button if you're not already in it. Go down to EXPRESSLRS, enter, load it up. Still double blinking. Go scroll down to where it says bind and go ahead and enter. The LED light on the receiver will go solid now and you are successfully bound. So whether you have the Ranger or the Ranger Micro for the TX16S type radio or any other radios with the JR module bay, or the Ranger Nano for the Nano module bay TX like the Radiomaster Zorro radios, it will be the same exact process for all 3 modules to bind to a receiver. So let's see if we are successfully bound here. There you go. Woohoo! Now the Ranger module, since it is a fully functioning module, can bind to the receiver on its own controls. So let's go ahead and power it up 3 times and put it into the bind mode. So it is doing the double blinks. So we are not connected, otherwise it'll say connected over here. So long press the 5-way button to enter into the modes, scroll to where it says the bind mode, and press once more to send the request to bind. And just like that, solid LED light indicates successful bind. So you should be able to fly right now, but if this is a new setup, then you will need to go into beta flight and configure the quadcopter. And then you should be good to go. So let's see. Hit no cables here. There you go. Woohoo! As you can see here, it is super easy to set up ELRS and enjoy the low latency and the great range ELRS has to offer. And Radiomaster makes it so easy to get started. And inexpensive too, for that matter. I would definitely go for the Ranger Micro Combo Package because you get 3 ELRS receivers with this module. That's about a $45 value or more for just $20 extra for a total of $59. It is as if you are buying just 3 receivers. And if you want the full functioning module like the Ranger or the Ranger Nano, the combo deal still applies. So there you have it, guys, the Radiomaster's external ELRS modules and the RP3 ELRS receiver. And if you want to check them out for yourself, the links to the products are down below in the video description. So with that, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.